Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Manafa Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys unboxing and review video. And today we'll taking a look at The Mandalorian and the Child Deluxe Edition. As always, I'm gonna go over the packaging, the accessories, and of course the figure. But before we start, if you wanna get this figure or any other day one releases, make sure you check out Pop Collectibles, link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos, and now figure previews, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright, enough of the talking, let's start with the unboxing, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and here we have the packaging, and we have a very nice picture of the Mandalorian and the child in the front. Now we have a banner here at the bottom consistent with every Star Wars releases so far. This is the side of the box, nothing there. This is the back with all the credits and warnings, small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box with a nicer picture of the Mandalorian, the bottom of the box, last but not least, the top with the Star Wars logo. Basically, this is it for the box. Let me open this up and take a better look at the figure and the accessories. So let me remove this cover here, and we have a very nice insert art with the Mandalorian and the child. This is the deluxe edition, so this looks super cool. As you can see, very nice picture of the Mandalorian and the child. Now this is the packaging. You can see 3 layers. Actually, there are 3 layers. So the first one are the hands with the flame effect and other accessories. So let me just remove the first layer so you can take a better look. Let me remove this piece here. And here we have all the hands, we have the fob, we have the Beskar piece, and this is the third layer with the backpack, or the jetpack rather, the diorama piece, and the stand. And this is how you'll see Mandalorian and the child in the packaging. So let me just show you a closer look so you can see all the details. We have 2 childs, one in the crib, one standing. We have the holographic effect, the cover of the crib, we have the rifle, and everything else. So what I'm going to do next is take everything out and take a closer look at the figure. And here we have the Mandalorian and the child, 2 childs rather. We have the one standing, we have the other one in the crib, and looking very, very cool. I kind of like the metallic silver on the Mandalorian armor. Now let's take a closer look and see the detail on the helmet. Now I think this helmet is a bit tiny. I think it should be a little bigger, but it does the job. I actually really like it. Now you can see the side of the helmet with all the weathering and a very cool metallic silver, and that was my concern. I was thinking that they might mess it up with the color. Thanks God they didn't, because this looks super cool in my opinion. You can see the side, the other side of the helmet. Now those little pieces, the ears are removable, so you can put the light effect, which is not lighted up, but you can use it. Now this is the top of the helmet. You can see going down to the figure, you can see the armor in the front. We have the shoulder pads as well, with a very nice design here on the side, and is removable because it has velcros, so that's a huge plus. Actually, everything can be removed. It's very easy to do. You can see the bullets in the front, which are removable. You can use them if you want. You can see some very nice metallic effect with some weathering. This is the gauntlet piece, and you can see the detail there, very nicely done. And you can actually remove this piece as well. As you can see, very easy to do, which I'm gonna go over in the accessory section, and I'm gonna show you a couple of pieces that you can put on those gauntlets. Now this is very similar to the OG Mando, where you can put the bomb on the side. You can see the detail in the front, and this is the other gauntlet, which it is a bit different compared to the original version. So that looks very good in my opinion. Now moving down, you can see in the pants, you can see those metallic pieces there. The other one is kind of semi complete, almost there. You can see the bottom of the feet, the weathering very nicely done, as well as the dirt at the bottom of the boot. And this is the bottom of the feet with the Lucasfilm logo there. Now this is the back of the figure with a continuation of the weathering and pattern. I kind of like how this is designed. You can feel the fat suit inside, so I guess that's gonna be another video for another time. You can see the continuation of the belt in the back. This is where you put the rifle. We have the gun holder here. As you can see, very nice piece here. Exactly the same as the previous Mandalorian figure. So you can remove this and put the gun in it. Easy to do, not a big deal. And that's basically it for this. Now moving up, you can see more details on the belt. This is where you put the long rifle. And of course, the back piece, very shiny metallic color. Now, taking a look at the cape, which seems to be similar to the OG Mando, but the color seems to be a bit different. The texture is still the same, very soft material. And of course, you have this little hole where you put this piece here where you can actually hold the long rifle. You can see no weathering at the bottom. And honestly, I would have preferred if this cape was wired, but I guess I'm asking for too much. Now let's take a look at the Child. And here we have the first version of the Child. This is the full version, rather. You can see a very nice paint application, very nice green color. You can see the side of the head, the little arms there, actually the little hands rather. You can see the outfit looking very nice. It is sculpted, very nicely painted. It is not cloth, but it is good. You can move the head up and down to the sides like so. It's a ball joint, so you can actually do anything you want. It's removable. You can switch it with the other head. And this is the feet of the Child. Looking very good, and you cannot move the hands. What a bummer. Now for the next one, we have the other version of the Child, which is the half Child. I will say it is magnetic. I will show you that in a second. You can see the paint application on this mechanic floating crib. You can see some dirt, the paint application is very nicely done as well, as you can see. And this is the bottom of this piece here with more nice colors and pattern there. So very nicely done for this piece. Now we have the little Child, and you can remove it because it is magnetic. It's half. Looks like Gasper. This piece here is removable. This is the cloth, I guess the blanket. You can see inside the crib looking very cool. You can just put this in and of course put the Child inside the crib. Looks kind of weird, but actually it doesn't look that bad. If you put it with the crib, it doesn't look that bad. If you see it like this, I don't know, it looks weird. You can move the head up and down, no articulation on the hands. And this is the back. Again, a sculpted tunic, looking very good, very cute little fella. So let me put him in the crib and move it to the side because we need to talk about Mando again. So let's do some articulation, shall we? So for Mando, you can move the head up this much, down this much, and to the sides this much. It's a ball joint. You can do anything you want. Now for the arm, you can lift it for about this much. It has the fat suit, so it's kind of hard to move it. Some swivel on the bicep. You can move forward the arm about this much. And of course, back for about this much. Not bad, I guess. You can do maybe more if you want. Now you can bend the elbow for about this much. And again, this is material, so you don't have to worry about damaging it. And of course, the classic peg articulation on the hand. Now for the torso, this is tricky because it is one solid piece and it has a little bit of swivel and just a little bit of up crunch because of the armor. Now for the legs, you can do a split for about this much. As you can see, you have some swivel on the thighs. So let me just show you there. You can lift the leg for about this much. And of course, back for about this much. Maybe more. You want to push it, by all means you can. You can bend the knee about this much. And last but not least, we have the feet articulation. You can move the feet up and down and to the side. So very decent ankle pivot. Two pieces, not bad. Now, let's do some comparisons. And here we have Mandalorian next to Boba Fett Vintage Edition. And they look super cool together. Hopefully, we'll see them this season in The Mandalorian. For the next one, we have the Random Trooper. And of course, they look super cool together. Pretty much same height. For the next one, we have to have the OG Mando. And you can see the difference on the color, the paint application on the helmet. Of course, the armor is different. Few little details here and there, still looking very good. Last but not least, we have Baby Yoda, or the Child, or Grogu, next to Yoda. Now let's take a look at the accessories. And here we have all the accessories, and as you can see, we have a lot. Start with the base, we have a very nice diorama piece, and of course the stand for the Mandalorian. So let me show you the diorama piece first, because this is a new addition to this deluxe set. You can see a nice paint application on the rocks, which the middle one is removable, so you can put the stand. Now for the next one, we have the regular stand for the Mandalorian, which is exactly the same as the OG version. And that's basically it for the stand. As you can see, nothing new, but that's a cool addition with the diorama piece. For the next one, we have this, I guess this is a barrel where you put all the Beskar pieces. I think you can, you see the nice paint application on the top, on the front, and of course those details at the top with the buttons there. All these little doors are removable, so you can actually open them up if you want, and that's the bottom. So let me open this up so you guys can take a better look at this accessory here. That's actually a pretty good representation of this piece, which I think we saw it at the end of season 1, if I'm not mistaken. Now you can see this piece here, you can actually remove it, have access to the lighting of the light up feature. So we have the on and off switch here, turn it on, and voila, you have the lights on. Very nice yellowish color. Now in here you can put the Beskar pieces, which is in this side here. So let me just show you. And this is 2 stacks of it. It is this little piece here is magnetic, so you can remove them and give you the impression that you have a lot of Beskar stuff. So you can just put it inside this thing here, and it is not magnetic. You just, you know, just put it there. That's it. That's all you need to do. Easy peasy. And let me just turn this off because I don't want to this batteries to die. So just close this down like so, if I can, because it's a bit tricky. Here we go. Yes. So you close that one out. You close this one as well, and the last little door, and that's basically it. It is a very nice feature. I think a very cool addition to this set, and of course the handle. You cannot open it. You cannot remove it. It's just the handle. Now for the next piece, we have the Beskar armor piece, which again is removable. You can actually change it or take it out for the whole figure, so that's a good thing. It has a Velcro, easy to do. Now this is one of the Beskar pieces that came with this. It has the Imperial logo here at the bottom, looking very good, and of course the back. This is not die-cast or metallic, but the paint application is very nicely done. This is the knife. I really like the weathering and pattern on the handle. We have the tracking fob here, again similar to the OG Mando. Nothing new in this area. We have the red button here and the 2 antennas together. Now for the next piece, we have this little thing here, which you can put on the helmet. I'm going to show you. I mean, actually, I'm not going to put it, but I'm going to show you where you can put it. I don't know if that makes sense. You'll know what I mean. You can remove this piece here on the ear and put this little piece there. Unfortunately, this is not a light feature, but it kind of gives you the impression that it is. Actually, I like it. This little piece here that goes in on the gauntlet. So let me show you. You can remove this piece here. So you just take it out, and then you're going to remove this little piece here. This is, I guess, where you throw the flame or the missiles, and you just put it here like so. It's very easy. I'm showing you all this so you guys don't have to read the manual, which I actually had to do it because there are too many little pieces here that is just overwhelming. But you know what? It looks super cool. Now, for the next piece, we have a necklace that goes with the child, and you can switch it to the version in the crib or the standing version of the child. And as you can see, it looks very nice paint application. The detail is actually very excellent for this tiny little piece. As you can see, it looks super, super cool. Now for the next one, we have the classic, I guess, bomb, detonator, whatever you want to call it. And this one looks very nice as well, with this rubber piece in the back so it doesn't damage the belt. Good touch. We have the blaster. You can see very nice paint application and weathering on the side here. This is the other side. It's a bit plain, but it does the job. This is the top, and that's it. Now for the next one, we have the long rifle, and this is the iconic weapon that the Mandalorian has. You can see the handle, the paint application here, very nicely done as well, with some brown colors, and of course the 3 pattern color in the front. This actual set didn't come with the electric effect, which I don't mind. You can remove this here. This is the telescope, I guess, so you can just remove it, and you can see those little 2 holes. Let me see if we focus. And very nicely done. I really like the paint application as well, and the weathering. And you just push it here, and that's it. You're done with this piece. Let me just push it. There we go. And we have some more weathering here, and of course this piece that you can open up and put a bullet if you want. So very nice attention to detail with those little gimmicks here. This is where you put to the harness, and of course the handle with this brown pattern. Looking very, very cool. For the next one, we have this piece here, and as you can see, very nicely done. I really like this metallic paint application here in the front. This is the other side, and this is the other piece, and that's it. For the next one, we have the fire effect that goes in the back of the jetpack, and I think this looks very nice, very realistic illusion. So let me show you the jetpack as well, and then I'll put those underneath so you guys can have the full picture of this jetpack. This is the back of it. You can see a very nice paint application with some weathering as well. This is the top, very nice metallic color. This is the back with a magnet, so it holds the weight very well, and I'm very surprised. I'm going to show you right now. So let me just move the cape to the side, and you just put it. Very easy, as you can see. Very cool. Now it is a magnet, so it holds the weight very well. I'm actually impressed because this piece has, you know, a little bit of weight. Now you can see some weathering here at the bottom as well, and of course you can put the fire effect here. So you put that one there and the other one on the other side, and that will do the job. It looks very cool, I think, very nicely done. So that's it. So now for the next one, we have another I guess missiles effect. This is where you put on the gauntlet. You can see I can you know what, I have mixed feelings about this. I don't know if I like it much, but I guess it will do the trick. This is kind of like the smoke coming out of the missiles, right, when it's launching, but it is what it is. I think it will do the job. And of course the flame that you put on the gauntlet as well, very similar to the flamethrower piece that we seen for the other Mandalorian trooper. Now then we have this hologram version, and this looks very nice with a very cool translucent blue, and actually I like it very much. So this one looks super nice in my opinion, and that's basically it for this piece. Last but not least, we have the cover of the crypt, which also comes with this set, and I guess it will be completed. It looks like an egg if you put it all together. You can see the nice paint application, and of course with the crypt you can just put it like so, and here you have the crypt fully closed. I call it the crypt because that's what it is to me, a crypt. And we can see the inside. Let me put the child so you can see that you can actually close it with him inside, and I think that's a good thing. So that's basically it. So that looks very nice for this accessory. Now, this is gonna take me to my final thoughts about this figure. I'm very, very impressed with this figure. And starting with the likeness, there's no question that this figure looks like the Mandalorian. The only issue I have, actually 2 issues I have with this figure is, one, the helmet. I think it's a bit too small, but it does the job. The other issue I see, and personally I don't like, is the fat suit that this figure has inside. I think Hot Toys should have done a different body so you can have more articulation. But other than that, I think this figure is beautiful. A lot of accessories, a lot of fun to pose. So with a price point of about $310, this is definitely a must-have in your collection. And because of that, my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my Instagram and Facebook group 6Scale Media for anything related 1/6 figures. Both links in the description below. Also, if you have some time, check out these 2 cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.